You're listening to the official Minnesota Wild podcast, presented by Acrisure.
Looks like the PK is all set now, right?
Yeah, we've got everything worked out. We will be good, 100% this year. It's good. It's good to practice it now and get things going. Obviously, get parents. I mean, obviously, we have maybe some guys out, like a Sturm or someone like that probably will be out there, but. I think it just gets you ready for the season of what's to come. There's going to be times where you got to fill spots, and if guys get practice at it now and just be on the same page early and four-man unit. So always important to practice it early.
You don't know the full units yet, right? Because if like Trent's not here and Sturm's not here, maybe Rossi's the guy you're working with or whatever else you know.
Yeah, I think there's going to be different spots, but I think Bolds and Marco. Could be even bigger factors for us, right, if they can play those ways. So everyone should be ready for it and should be understanding what it takes to play in that type of scenario. And, they're offensive-minded guys, so that they can think like the offensive-minded guys on the power play, know where guys' tendencies are. So it's important for, you guys label them as skilled guys, but they can be both, two-way forwards. So it's important for everyone, not just the labeled kind of PK grinders, to be out there practicing it.
Tactically, have there been big changes?
A little bit. I think there's just more of aggressive in certain areas and where exactly guys need to be and when kind of the puck is in certain hands or certain, if it's on the flank or if it's at the top. I think we have a better understanding of where to be and where just to hold and be patient. So I don't want to say there's a lot of tweaks, but I think there's more of just we need to get on the same page as this is the job that we have to do, and this is your role and this is my role. And I think last year there was some glimpses of it, but it wasn't really an aggressive unit as a forward. I think we had some guys that were aggressive and some guys that were kind of lackadaisical, and it got us caught in some trouble. So I think now knowing what's needed right from the get-go is important.
You guys have done top-down pressure, done different things since you've been here. Like, does it feel like more of a box kind of thing, typically?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, it's got a lot of things that when the puck's up high, it's a little bit more. Know your options or know their options, and then when it gets closer to our net, it gets lower. It's a little bit more aggressive and trying to get the puck out of important players' hands faster. So things are always going to be changing throughout the year, but I think having it set in stone early and is key right now, and I thought it was a good step to today practicing it.
The guys at Campo last year was pretty hard. It was pretty comparable in terms of the intensity and the kind of...
Yeah, I think just practices, right? They're out there for an hour, and it's up and down a lot, and you're getting your legs and the conditioning aspect of it while battling and knowing the system and then knowing how to create offense out of something, right? So I think for us, I think you might have seen in the first two preseason games where, guys might bend but don't break, and then it's because of our conditioning with kind of a game mentality in practice. So a lot of battles, a lot of one-on-one things and two-on-twos, and I think that all just contributes to throughout the season and what's needed. And there's always breakdowns that result in goals, right? So it's can you be strong? Can you be conditioned in those tight spots that make a difference down the road? So it's been a tough camp, but it's been good.
After the way you jumped out of the blocks last year, after a full camp with John Hines, just how much do you welcome that kind of tough camp mentality and leading into the season?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it helped us last year. I think conditionally, I think we were able to last, and those teams do, right. You're able to fall back on your preparation, and I thought that we were really prepared last year, and I think now this year we all know expected what's the standard, what Heinze expects out of us. So it's up to us guys, our veteran guys, just to pick up where we left off and push the pace. And that's got to be the way that this mentality of the group is needed to think every day. It's just you come in here, you get your work boots on, you do everything right and perfect, and as best as you can, close to perfect, and that'll make you prepared even more so for the game time.
Maybe been able to practice with him a little more. Tarasenko, listen to some of your impressions of him being up close versus the guy you.
I thought his release was good playing against him, but I think seeing him on a day-to-day, it's even better on a day-to-day basis when you get to watch him and how he shoots the puck. And smart guy. I didn't realize how strong and thick he was. He's a big Russian bear, and he's just. I hope we all hope that we can just give him that positivity, that confidence, where we want him to be that scorer that he's known for, right? So just a lethal shooter. It's one of those shots that's heavy. It can go through goalies. It can just, when it hits the net, it seems like it's going to rip through. So we hope that he gets in positions this year where he can release it and feel comfortable doing it.
Hunter Hate's obviously a guy that's looking to take a step. He's kind of been in the mix the last couple of years.
Yeah.
What are you seeing from him this year after he had a full year in the AHL?
Hunter is playing great. I mean, he's really taken a step. I think this year he's looked phenomenal, and I think just his speed and strength, I think has improved a big time, right? So he's always had that work ethic, that kind of tenacious, relentless effort that you want to see young kids come up with, and now it's just putting it to become a full two-way forward, and he's having a great camp, and I'm sure a player that we're going to be seeing in the lineup, for fans to see him pretty soon.
For a guy who's never played in the NHL, kind of fun to watch him go into the corner against Spurgeon, William, and come out with the puck. Yeah,
exactly. It's good. It's good because especially it's tough to do it against those guys. So it's kind of nice when you see your veteran partner get beat by a young kid once in a while, right? As long as it's not you. So it's he's got that that effort, that second effort that you want to see, and he's going to be here sooner rather than later.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
The best place to go for all your Minnesota Wild audio needs is the official Minnesota Wild podcast presented by Acrisure. Everything Minnesota Wild related, including highlights, press conferences, players, coaches, general managers, and more. It's available on the official Minnesota Wild podcast presented by Acrisure. It's all just a click away at wild.com/podcast.